It's time to start from the beginning. Yet evolve into something new. This city has a story. Envision a world created by you.
Oh my God!
Your chance to shape the future. To create and inspire. Expand way up high and bring life to your creations. New worlds to explore and pursue. Here, you are the visionary. You are the creator. You make cities. This city has a story.